Hello, my name is Lizzie. Each week I'm bringing along a different origami fold, and I'm doing that during this time to encourage you to take some time out for your own self-care, to do something that's really simple but beautiful, to be really focused on folding paper. And you can make beautiful symbolic pieces that will delight, will raise your mood, will be lovely to just look at and contemplate, or maybe to show others as well. And I'm doing that to encourage a sense of community, of connection with each other, and to encourage people that you don't need much actually to relax. I personally find it quite hard to sort of relax or meditate, so actually I myself prefer making things, and I find that really helps me. It really helps calm my mind, because during that time all you're thinking about is what you're making, and it brings a real sense of achievement and delight as to what's possible. So this week all my folds, actually I must say, are dedicated to my colleagues at UCLH, and I hope that these films can help you, but they're also for everybody else. We're all in this strange situation of isolation and anxiety, so I'm really encouraging this self-care during this time. I hope this can help you, bringing along a fold each week. So this week I'm bringing along a whale, which is a traditional origami fold from Japan, and the blue whale is the biggest animal on earth. It's huge. They can be up to 30 meters long, which is around the length of 3 buses, the weight of 3 lorries. Their hearts are about the size of a car. You could actually fit inside their blood vessels. It's an extraordinary thought, and they can be heard from hundreds and hundreds of miles through the ocean. Of course, sadly, they're an endangered species. They've been hunted. They really shouldn't be hunted. They're so beautiful. So I hope you're going to enjoy this fold, to contemplate astounding nature and how we can contemplate that through just simply paper folding. So we're obviously going to make a very little version of these, and I'm going to show you each time how to fold from just a normal piece of paper. I figure that we all have some paper at home, so I show each time how to fold a square of paper from any paper that you might have. So if you grab something that's comfortable, maybe to press on, and I will show you how to fold your very own whale. Hope you're going to enjoy this. I also love thinking about the sea as well. So if you take a corner and bring it over to the edge and really line it up, take your time to get it all lined up. For me, I think the key for relaxing with origami is to take your time. Go really slowly, and then you can enjoy being exact, giving yourself that patience and that time and care. So we're going to remove this rectangle. So to do that, I turn it to the other side. Bring it back, line it up, and there we go. Again, if you give accurate, good, strong folds, it will serve you well. It's the good basis for it all. And we're going to get rid of this strip, so if you simply tear that off, it should work. You definitely need to do this on a solid surface if you're tearing off an edge. That's it. So you've already got a square which has got a diagonal in it. That's good. We're going to use that line. What I want you to do next is to take an edge and line it up along the middle. Now, we're not going to fold all the way along, but make sure you've got it lined up right through the tip. And what I want you to do is to fold it, but just about effectively the middle of the paper. So this part I'm leaving uncreased. So I've just folded that there. Then we'll do the same from the other side. And what we're doing is we're making a kind of a, I suppose a diamond sort of shape in the middle there. So again, from this side, we're going to fold it along that line. Definitely take your time to get it through the tip there. There we go, up to that sort of middle point. And can you see, it means I've got this nice shape here, and this is all loose. And I'm going to do the same on the other end. Now, I think with origami there are various what's called bases, like how you start off. And there are many different directions you can go from that initial start. I think that this one's called a fish base, which is of course rather curious, because if it's referring to this, of course whales are not fish. But maybe in the past people thought that they were. And we're going to do the same on the other side, and you can see this nice diamond or kite-like shape forming in the middle. There we go. That down there. Taking your time. There's not too many steps in this, so it's a fairly simple one, but this is probably the trickiest part. So your next step is to sort of start flattening the edges until this sticks up, and you're trying to get this up into a straight little line. Can you see? I'm trying to get that, and then you can push it to one side like so. So it's pushed it over there, and again the same thing for this side. So if you squash down these edges, and then you can push it to one side, but maybe make sure you've got that middle line first of all. I'm just trying to sort of give it a little tip there, a ridge there, which will help, and then pushing it to this edge. There we go. So hopefully you've got something that looks like this, and our next step will be to take the tip and we're going to bring it over here. I have to say, this point, if you followed me, did a shrimp folder maybe 6 weeks ago or so, and to make a shrimp, which was really nice, and it's quite similar, and it's quite ironic because of course whales would eat little tiny shrimp like things called krill, and it's astounding that little tiny things could be used to make a massive whale. This tip I want you to fold back, tuck it away like so. Okay, so we've got this side and we've got the back here. Now our next step is to take this and we're going to fold it about the middle. I'm afraid you'll just have to estimate for this, but it should work. So around the middle point there. Can you see? So I folded it to the middle there. And the same on the other one. So I'm taking the top and I'm going to bring it to the middle point. And we're not far off. There we go. So on this side, I want you to fold it in half. Sort of tucking everything away, really. Like so. Like so. Now can you see that's already looking quite a whale-like shape. So this open bit is actually the top of the whale and its nose there. And we've got these fins, they need to come down to look a bit more whale-like. So we're going to take a fin and sort of point it down like so. It's already looking whale-like. And then turn it to the other side. And again taking this and folding it down to match the other side. Like so. There we go. So you've done the fins, you've done the head. Oh, last step is to take the tail. So you're going to take that and bring it up so it sticks up like so. And hopefully you've made your very own whale. Like so. So it can be just, I think it's just as a really simple object, or you could, if you want to, draw on an eye as well. It's up to you. But I hope you've managed to make that. I hope you've enjoyed it and you can just sort of sit it down and just gaze at your whale. I hope that's been fun for you. Thank you. Bye bye.